Hi, welcome. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. And my throat is really dry today, so I'm probably going to have to drink some water off and on. Don't know why. I guess it's fall. Fall does not like me, but I love fall. Okay, whining's over. Whoop, done. Hey, we're going to start a new album. So I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up, which is a like. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe and join me for many, many more videos, because I have a list. Well, you know what they say about the big fish story, when they catch a fish this big and then that fish grows and grows with the story. Well, my list is actually as big as that fish story. So I have a lot to do, and I hope you'll join me. It's an adventure. So, the new journal. I think we're going to call her Wish. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Maybe. I don't know. Her name could change. I picked out some Paper Studio paper, and it's a craft paper. Says it has glitter, craft, glossy, and foil. I don't want glossy. I want vintage looking. I don't mind a little bit of glitter, but it's going to have to fit. This is haberdashery. There's 20 designs, 3 of each, 60 sheets. And let's see, let me move that water. So here is a sheet. Now, I don't mind this metallic look here. That'll be fine. But I love that. And this does have a lot of corsets in it. I wish I'd have had that for the last album. There's hats, and so that is probably going to be a yes to that one. Now, the backs of this paper are blank. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. I don't think so in that one. That one's probably a no. This one I love. I think it'll be perfect in this journal. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one out if I can. Or maybe I won't. I don't want to really tear it. And let's go back and get that first one with the corsets. There we go. Okay. Now, I do like this one. I think that it's very pretty, but it's a maybe. Although it would be perfect. Let me just think about it. This one is beautiful. I like that. I'm not real keen on black and, you know, in my journals, but I do like this. And maybe because it's on the craft, it doesn't stand out really hard. That's nice, but nope. Okay, so here's a glitter page. It would be perfect, but I'm not sure I want that glitter in my book. Although, you know, nothing says that in the olden days that they didn't glitter something beautifully. So in that respect, it could be a go. But let's keep looking. Nope, no furniture. Ah, perfect. I love it. And new. I love this one. But I'm going to pass it by because of the glitter. And I am going to go to this one. Well, I'm not sure how many we'll need. I love this one, but it has the glitter again. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. I love this. I'm not sure yet how many sheets I want. This one, too glossy, but this is perfect. Same one. You know, this one could work because you could go either way with it. And like if this was the other side of the page, you could put a belly band on it. And that would be kind of cool. So I'm going to take that one. This one is too glossy or too glittery. This one, not quite. Now, I think this one could work even though this is glossy. I do wish that it was, this was on this side and this was on the back side. But I think that could work. I don't know if we're going to use all these papers, but it's a start. Okay, the other thing that I want to add with it are some Tim Holtz papers, and I've picked out 4 or 5, I think. Here's this one. It's kind of a ledger style. And on the back, it's just a light, looks like a paper that's been crumpled up a little bit and then has some designs in it and numbers, and it's perfect for this album. So it's a definite. Then there's this one. It's kind of got a ledger on it. I love that. And very vintagey, and that's perfect. And this one is perfect as well because of the register style. Even though it's for a class, it'll be perfect. And here's this one. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. This one is ledger style. Love it. And that works. And this one, I adore this one. Now, don't ask me why. It might be because it has the tickets on it. It might be this piece of yellow in it. It's worn and just, I don't know. It's beautiful. I love it. So this one's a definite. And then for the back of these craft papers, which are quite heavy actually, does it say how heavy they are? No, but it's like a thin, it's heavier than a copy paper, maybe about as heavy as a Tim Holtz paper. So on the back of this, I am considering using this Theodosia Square. It's also by the Paper Studio, but it's perfect. Definitely matches up well. You know, this would go with that black one that's over there. That I might have to go back and pick it up. Nope. I love it, but it's too dark. Too green, although I love green. This is beautiful. That's a maybe. Not sure. This is a definite. So I'm going, you can see that this is very thin. Luigi, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. That one's pretty. It's very kind of old looking. This one kind of looks like it has embroidery in it. So I think I'm going to take that one out. I think it would work. Oh, look here. Here is this one over here. It's right here. That black one I was talking about. Let's see, I gotta show it to you now. This one. It's almost the same. And of course they both are the Paper Studio. So together these would be perfect. So I'm going to take this one. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'm taking it anyway because I'm going to take this one with it. It would be good on the back. Now this I love. I love this blue, and 1856 is about what it looks like, or maybe that's page 56, I don't know, but it's perfect. Now these will be used for journaling cards and little notes. Before I go there, I better look at these. No, I mean that is good for pulling little, what do you call them? Clusters. These would be good on clusters. And, oh, here's that one. That is a definite. Because we can always cover up the glossy with this. And this one is a definite. And that one, no, I don't think so. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Could be a good one to tear up. I like that, but I'm not going to use it. That's a pretty one, but I'm probably not going to use that one either. I do like that one. I'm gonna wait. Oh, this one is perfect. I'm not going to use all these. I'm just pulling them out so I can check them, and I'll have them available and I won't have to keep coming back to the paper pads. That one is very pretty. It reminds me of an apron. This one is a definite. A lot of it is because I feel like I can tear them up and use them for making collage pieces. This one's very pretty. And if I don't use them, they'll just go back in this and back in my plastic box and back in the shelf. Oh, that's a pretty one. It wasn't until after I bought this that I noticed it had a big crinkle on that corner up there. Oh, look at that. That is way perfect. Hope I'm on camera. Good journaling cards. Beautiful color. Hope you can see those as I'm flipping through them. That's very pretty. I like that it has the different language in it. So let's go ahead and pull that one. We probably won't use it, but we might. We never know. This one, definitely. And I have that one pulled out somewhere. I think it's back here. We got a little wrinkled on the side, but we can take that part off. No, no. Although this one does go with this other one. Not that one. Oh, I don't know what it did with it. Well, it goes with quite a few of them, you know. This one, right here. Similar, not the same, but it is similar. Oh, look at that. I wish they would put this design over on this side, because when you fold the journal with this on the outside, we want this over here. But it is going to be on the back of that paper, so, and I don't mind the black over here because it has pink in it. But I'm not going to use it, not right now. Going to flip ahead here. Ooh. Now I'm going to pull this one for the cards, to make cards out of it. And I'm going to put that one behind me because I know that's where my cards are. This is very pretty. Telephones. This one I absolutely love, so I'm going to pull that one out. Now I have way too many pieces out. I realize that. But it's just to help me get through the stuff without continually referring back to this paper pad and going clear back through it again. That one's very pretty. This one's pretty, but I think we already pulled the pink. Here's this one again. I love this. The black is fine because it has so much color popping out of it. And I think that looks very pretty. I think it would be pretty on the page. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that one. Oh, that's pretty. Wish it was a little bit more aged on the clothing. That's pretty, but I have one similar to that. And that is it. Now, nothing says that I won't come back to this. I just wanted to get it to where I was not having to keep going back to it all the time. Okay, so all these thin papers I'm going to set here for now. Get that water out of the way. The craft paper, I'm going to set it over that way. Oh, there's some beautiful pieces in here. Beautiful papers. Okay, my Tim Holtz paper. Set it on the bottom for now. Okay. Now, oh boy, I wish that was over here so that could be our beginning page. That would be so pretty. That one's okay. Now, nothing says we can't take another sheet like this one and cut one of these out and put it over here. We can do that. But let's just look through it first. Let's see what we have. Maybe that one with the other bird on it would be good. This one would be okay. It's too glossy for a beginning page. Okay, so see, I'm already going back to this already. Might have to go to one of these. Like this one. Did I pull that one? I don't know if I did or not. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one because it might make a nice beginning page. This is the one I'm thinking about as a beginning page. That would be a good beginning page. Starting out simply. That would be okay. Let me think about that. I think I'm going to pull it, just in case. I mean, if I don't use it, it just goes back in here anyway. I have that one out. Don't know if I have that one out. I love that one, but I don't like the glitter all around that chair. Luigi, come here. I think I have that one out. That one's beautiful, but too much glitter. Too much. I think I have, yeah, there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. Oh, just a minute, please. I gotta take care of my kitty. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have a few extras here. I think maybe this will be my starter page. And I may pull out more Tim Holtz. Or this may be my starter page. I may start with the Tim Holtz page. That would be good. Okay, so what I'm going to make is a tall and thin journal or a skinny journal, but it's going to be long or tall. So the papers are 12 by 12. And I want them to be, I want the book to be 11 by maybe 5. So I want my pages to be about 4.5 inches. Well, let's see. 5. Yeah. I want them to be about 4.5. 4 to 4.5. So there's 4 inches for a page. And just a half more gives me just a little bit more space. So I want more of this than I want of that. So I'm going to pull this out. And instead of destroying this top half of the paper by folding it, we're going to cut it down to 10.5 inches. And this by 4.5 by 10.5 will be the inside of the book. And then the cover will be 11 by 5. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to 10.5 inches. 1.5 right there. Don't look at the butterfly. It will make you cry. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Poor butterfly. I chopped it up. I'm going to flip this over this way and always do from the same side for scoring. You know, start from the same side if you were doing that. What do I do with my good one? Did I already get it out and put it under here? No. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to score this at 4.5. 4.5 right here. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it on that. Let me bring another piece of paper up here so it doesn't make such a loud crunch on the glass. Okay, and then we are going to cut this piece off. Because let's see, we have 4.5 and 4.5, 8, 9 inches. So it should be 9 inches wide. Let's go this way. I'm going to end up cutting off the wrong side here. 10, 9. And there we go. That's our first page. And this is where I'm going to use a little bit of this paper, and I'm not necessarily going to cover the whole page. I don't mind the craft because it's on the front as well. We may put lines in here or, you know, something to write on, but we'll draw them in. But wouldn't that be pretty on the inside there? Yeah, very pretty. Okay, so let me bring my cutter up here if I can. I'm going to trade some things around here. I'm going to scoop my glass over. And this is the one I use. This is this one. I'm going to put it over to the side here. And we're going to just cut these papers up today. So, 9 by 10.5, correct? Let me measure it down here in my mat. Yes. Let's go ahead and cut this one. I think we will use it. Okay, so 9. I know you can't see that over there. I'm sorry. There's our 9. I could maybe bring it over here. Let me move the glass mat completely. Sorry, I know it's noisy. And let's back it out just a little bit. There you go. Okay, 9 by 10.5. And we could have went probably 10 3/4, but I want to leave a little bit of space, you know, for our book binding. These would be good cards to use for extra pieces. I'm going to set these up on here so that we can cut them down. I'm going to wait on that one until I'm sure we don't need it. I am going to use the Tim Holtz papers. So 9 inches tall, no, 10.5 inches tall, no. Oh, now what did I do? I don't remember. 10.5 by 9. I think I cut the other one wrong. 10.5. Tall, yes, that's correct. By 9. Yeah, I think I cut the other one wrong. Let's see. No, I cut it right. It's good. Okay. Let me just measure it with this one and be sure. Yes. Ten and a half tall. By 9. Let's see. Now, if that's the front, I want to cut this side off. So that's, you know, something you do have to look for is where do you want, you know, what page do you want showing, and you know, that kind of thing. 10.5. So let me tell you where I got this idea. I have to look on let's see. I have to go to my subscriptions. I have to go to all. I got this from, I think, Country Morning Creations, I believe it was. She did one of these, and I watched the video on not making it, but on the how it looked at the end. It was absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, I think it was called My Lady's Daybook. And this is what it looks like.
Hi, everyone.
It's a beautiful little journal, big journal. Anyway, Angela had to order it because it was so beautiful. So I got the idea from her, and I'm not making mine like hers at all, but that is where the idea came from. Was from the country, what did I say? From Country Morning Creations. And this is what her, that's what her YouTube page looks like. Country Morning Creations. Anyway, I can't wait to get the book. I'm sure it is absolutely stunning. Because it was stunning on the camera. Okay, I want this to be my front part and that to be my back. So we'll cut it off that way. Now, some of these pages are actually going to need to be cut down even a little more once they get installed with each other. So, what have you all been up to? I have been doing this by 9. Oh, don't want to cut that side. Sorry. Flip it over. Oops, that's 9.5. Oh, let's see. What else? Oh, we know we're going to definitely use this one. I want to cut some of the bottom off of this one, not the top. 10.5. Oh. I'm going to cut the top off anyway. Angela. And that is going to be the opening side, so we want to remove that side. Now, we could, instead of cutting this off, we could make a pocket out of that or a fold out. Let's see what the back of this paper looks like. Oh, it's perfect for journaling on, isn't it? So let's mark it as, here, let me bring the scoreboard over. Okay. It's the beginning of our book. Okay. That's our front page. So we want to first score our 4.5, which is right here. I hope I'm on camera. I know I'm partially on camera. And then we are going to fold that one in. And that gives us this space right here. Now I'm just going to bring this over to this where I have this black line. And I'm going to take it in just inside of this fold, this edge. So that when it folds, oh, you know what? I'm going to take it a little bit further because we are going to have to cut some of this off. And if we have to cut some off, we better be within our boundaries here. Yeah, on the black line. Yes, right there. Is that 7? Yes. We're going to bring it right there. Okay, so that's going to give us a very nice fold-out page there. And the reason that I left it inside is because I know some of this has got to come off, because once it gets inside of all those other papers, remember, they each start coming out a little bit more when you're putting your book together, especially with a thicker paper like this. They are going to get further and further out. Okay, so there's that one. How many pages do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see that this is going to be a pretty good sized journal, actually. Not only tall, but it's going to have some good sized papers in it. boy, that's going to be so beautiful. Yes, those fit. And I am going to put some coffee dyed papers in. I like this. But I also just love that. So I think I'll make that the outside of the book page. And this is the book that I'm making the napkin art pages for, or not pages, but napkin art tags and journaling cards. And they may be, the ones that I spray painted and stuff, they may be too non-vintage. Too non-vintage. That one is off a bit. But being as it's the way it is, I don't know if I can correct it. Start over that way and work that way. Okay. And we're back to this one. This one, let's see. I really love this on the outside. Oh, look at that. That one, it has, I tore it out wrong. I wonder. Let me see if I can grab another one. Not what I wanted to do, but which one is it? This one. But I don't want that up on the top. I mean, we could feasibly just, here it is. That the one? Yes. We'll cut the top off this time, because I can see it's going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to put that one back in here. Okay. So let me cut that off. And I'm going to cut the top part off because of this owies it has, and that'll let me keep that beautiful yellow color. So 10.5. And look at that, it saves a ticket for me. Woohoo! And we're going to cut off some of that side by 9. There we go. So let's put this one here. Oh, this way. I was looking at it like, what happened to it? Something went wrong. Okay, 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Gosh, there's a huge estate sale in a little place called Sodaville today. It's a little tiny place, and I would love to go to it, but I'm not going. I'm gonna make myself not go. Okay. Okay, so I think our time is about up today. But let's just take a look at what we have really quick. I'm going to have a lot more. So we have this one, and then let's give it a Tim Holtz page. And then let's give it this one. And let's give it a Tim Holtz page. So I probably will need a few more Tim Holtz, and I definitely am going to need a lot more of these. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do these. Or how many. I do want to put some regular paper in here, and I have some large grid paper. If I were to coffee dye that this morning, then I would have that to use. And it looks sunny enough that I could probably coffee dye and let it dry outside, and it would dry pretty quick. So this is going to be our tall and thin journal. Now you're probably wondering, how's she going to bind that? Well, I'm going to bind it with a tall and thin file folder. I could just use this, and I thought about that, but I don't think so. But I am going to use this folder, and this folder actually, let's see how tall it is. Oh, look at that, it's perfect just to use the front paper. Cool. Isn't that a fantastic one? It measures 17.5 inches tall by 12 and just about 12.5 inches wide. So yeah. Now, if I used this part, can you see that there's a little divot there that you could label it with? I mean, that would be like a label on the front of it. That would be cool. But I don't want to waste any of this because I only have one and I don't know where to get any more. But it's going to make a nice thick cover. And I think they'll be very pretty. So anyway, there we are. We're leaving it off there for today. And I will catch you tomorrow and we'll work some more on this. I'll have these pages all ready to put in here. I hope. If I keep working on it today, I'll have it ready for you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Have a good day, everybody.